Hey guys, how's it going? Making another video. I changed some settings on my camera. And I'm just gonna go for a little quick ride with a friend of mine. He's got a new Yamaha where I haven't seen it yet. So anyhow, I've been asked many times how I get this thing out of here in my yard. So usually I close this. And then what I do is in neutral, take it off the center stand. Carefully back her up way over here, and then what I do is I push it out of here so I don't wake the neighbors up. Well, it's in the afternoon, but it just makes it easy for me to just wheel it out of here. And I go right over here, and I stop, put her on the side stand. There we go. It's a little bit of a challenge. It was easier with the Fat Boy for sure. And then I fire her up, let her warm up, and then once she's warmed up, I kick her off the center stand carefully, put her on the side stand, and away we go. Took me a bit to figure all that out, but sometimes I'll ride it out of here if the grass is dry and it's not soft. Right now, as you can see, I left a pretty big rut in my lawn, but I can fix that. I usually have a board I put down there, but it's frozen behind my shed. So I'm gonna put her back into my A mode, nice and stiff. So anyhow, guys, I made a video yesterday of my trip to Grand Prairie for my update on the Pan Am, and I was going to get one tire, but I ended up getting two. My tires are only at 50%, but I don't want to be messing around with tires on my trip. So then, it's been a busy morning. I changed a whole bunch of settings on my camera. I'm not very good with cameras. So I've been messing around, and I changed some settings on the camera, following other motor vloggers on YouTube, and I made one for hiking, I made one for bike, and then I took my helmet apart again and I moved my mic. It'd be hard to tell today because it's not very windy, as long as it doesn't rain. So it's kind of cold. It's only +7, but I got my full gear on. We're not going very far. So anyhow, at the Harley dealer yesterday, Mighty Peace Harley Davidson, they did a great job. Changed both my tires. They fixed my firmware. There was some problems downloading it again, but they called some guy in Milwaukee, Massachusetts, Wisconsin. Yeah, Milwaukee. Anyhow, the head office for Harley Davidson, and he even showed it on my bill. He went online remotely, and something had canceled out in the memory of my ICM and the BCM for them communicating. So it's kind of a mystery on why it happened, because they said it must have been when my battery died, but my battery hasn't died yet. I've had really good luck with this battery. I know a lot of people have had problems with their batteries, but I haven't. So yeah, so this is kind of a test run with the new settings on the camera. I'm going to film a little bit, and I threw the other video up on YouTube, and I'm okay with it. With the settings the way they were before, I could have lived with it, but I want it as good as I can get it. You know, I got a pretty good little camera here. I might as well have it as good as I can. I went from 4K 30 to 4K 60 stabilization, and I moved my camera around, so I'm hoping this is a good view right here for everybody. So and I posted my video all over Facebook, and like I always do. You never know, you know, it only takes one video, man. But for now, I'll keep working. And We're gonna cruise through the mall here again. I don't know why I always do that, but I do that. Going to Petrocan, I cruise through the mall. That's what I do. And I got myself an oil filter wrench, and I'm going to change my oil. I still my VIN error come up, and what happens is your odometer and both trip meters A and B go to 0. But it stored it in my memory that I had 5,704 kilometers, and now I have 9,200. And Harley was right when they said they would go ahead and ride it, just it would remember my kilometers, and they were absolutely right. So I'm doing my oil changes every 8,000 to 9,000, so they're due right now. But it's kind of cool today, and I'm going to change it this week. Sometimes it's supposed to be a little warmer this week. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and so anyhow, I'm due for an oil change, and I got the oil I need and the oil ring and everything, and it's not going to be a big deal. I just changed it in my backyard there on my cement pad. So yeah, we'll see in a bit here. I'm gonna go get some gas. It's nice. I got all my stuff back. There's my trip B reset. Phone connected. 9,400 kilometers. Everything's back to normal. Trip B, I'll reset that. Everything's back to normal. Perfect. Not very nice out. It's only plus 6 degrees C. Oh well, we're not going far, so we'll go for a little spin around town. I know there's lots of rocks on the ground, but that pea gravel, but we'll go have a look around. Keith's not going to be, I'm not meeting Keith till 2, so my daughter just dropped my tires off. Katie's back home, and she went to Harley and picked up my tires for me, my old tires. I got 9,000 kilometers on this motorcycle, and my tires are still over 50%. And the reason I changed them is because when I go on my holiday here at May long weekend, I want to have these broke in, and I don't want to be messing with tires, because 50% when I get home I'll be bald, right? Because we're going to probably put on 10,000 kilometers, if not more. I'm going to go meet up with Keith here. I don't know who else going, but so we're going to shut her down, and this is the tourism center. These are all old buildings. These are old fire lookouts up here, right here. These are fire lookouts. Let's go for a walk. I'll show you that. It's pretty cool. We got time anyhow. Here, helicopter. And here's the Moberly Lookout, 1965. Moberly is a very popular name around here. It's one of the original families that come from Jasper at the turn of the century, 1903 I believe it was. And I don't know what this one is. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm just giving you a little tour of our Grande Cache Tourism Center. It's beautiful in here. I don't know what this one is. There's one that was crevasse, but I don't remember what, oh, it'll say here. Adams Creek Lookout. That's out towards Hinton. Right here. Adams Creek Lookout. In 1940, Ranger Tom Coggins. He hauled material up to Adams' wagon pulled by a double team of horses. With the old days, eh? People were strong. Men and women them days, man, they were tough. Pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. This is Keith and his new Yamaha Terrain or something. It's a pretty nice bike. It's about the same class as this bike. Yeah, it's pretty nice. We got a bunch of sheep on the road. Look, they're all sleeping. Look, they're all sleeping. Hello, Mr. Sheep. They always hang around here. There's a herd down here all the time. Pretty cool. Oh, it's nice to see the sheep, eh? See what the wind's like up here. It's a 50-kilometer zone, so Keith's standing up too. Sure like this standing up. I put them risers on this thing, and I tell you, I sure like it. I lose my license with this darn thing. I got a clean license too. Be careful, Panhammer. What's the current ambient temperature? Six degrees Celsius. Brr. All right, we made it to Southview. It's a pretty nice little ride. It's +7, but I'm wearing my winter mitts, so we're gonna take a little break here and just enjoy the day. I plowed all this in here. I'm actually gonna go around and park behind or park in front of him just in case somebody comes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is my routine. I put it in neutral. I shut it off, kick it in there, I jump off, I kick out, get in, stand down, and up she goes. So we're leaving Southview. We had a nice little break. I think I got everything with me here. Might get some rain. Alright, we're going to record a little bit here and see if the sheep are still sleeping. Maybe we woke them up the first time. See what the little sheep are doing there, little fellers. Beautiful country around here, eh? Beautiful. That's Mount Hamel right there with the snow on her. To the left of that is Hayden or Lightning Ridge. Are they still there, them little buggers? Oh yeah, they're still there. We're gonna go real slow so you can see them. Yeah, they're still there, all right. There they are. They're all down on the hill there. They're walking right through the mine property. Look at that. Hello, buddy. Oh, there's some right on the road. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. They didn't like me at all, did they? This is what I like about Pan America. Look at all the gravel on the street here. And here we go. There's my Jeep. You guys see me taking it out, so you know what I'm doing, but so here we go. So usually when I have my side panniers off, I would take them off right here and haul them in the yard. But I don't have them on, so we're just gonna go for it, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Look at the nice rut I got there from. So it's pretty tight in here, so I just give her like that. Skip the quad, and in we go. And then I go like that. Usually I stall it about here. My neighbors there are probably thinking, who the hell is he talking to? So I'm going to shut up and show you guys what I do. Okay. Alright. Put it neutral. Stand down. For a heavy bike, this thing rolls around pretty good. And then I get it right about over here. And And then up she goes.